everyone, how are you doing? It's Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is your bonus Mercury Cazimi message. It is a collective general reading, so as the messages come through today, take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it is meant for someone else to hear. And please check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. And if you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. So before we begin, I wanted to give you a little breakdown on what this means for you. So on July 12th, 2026, there will be a Mercury Cazimi in Cancer. The astrological event occurs when Mercury, the planet of communication and the mind, forms an exact conjunction with the sun. The term Cazimi comes from an Arabic phrase which means in the heart of the sun. While planets close to the sun are usually weakened or combust, a planet sitting perfectly inside the sun's precise core is believed to become supercharged, illuminated, and even purified. Because this alignment takes place while Mercury is in retrograde in the sensitive water sign of Cancer, it functions as a powerful mental reset. So the Cazimi will act as a new moon phase for the mind, lifting the typical confusion of Mercury retrograde to bring a sudden intuitive hit of clarity. Taking place in Cancer, this event focuses heavily on the home, family dynamics, childhood memories, as well as your sense of emotional security. Many people experience an epiphany or receive a clarifying message regarding ongoing personal issues, financial reorganization, or domestic situations. Traditional astrologers view the brief hours of the Cazimi window as an ideal time for intention setting and critical communication. You can use this energy to journal your breakthroughs, have an honest conversation to resolve a conflict, or reorganize areas of your life that have felt stuck. So with all of that said now, let's begin. Hello, Gemini twin gang, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Let's take a look now on how Mercury Cazimi, your ruling planet in Cazimi, will be affecting you on July 12th, 2026. So for you, Gemini, this is really affecting your finances, your values, as well as your self-worth. You could have a financial epiphany on this day. So how could that manifest for some of you? You could come up with a brilliant solution to a budget issue. You can come up with a path forward on how to pay off an existing debt. You may discover a new way to monetize your skills, or you could gain clarity on a major purchase that you have been debating making. So tell me more about this here, please, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What else do they need to know about the Mercury Cazimi on July 12th, 2026? What else do they need to know? One more shuffle here. Thank you. We have Magic, card number 3, kind of like magician energy. And then we have Stormy, card number 21. Okay. So tell me more about this here, please, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. You may come up with this magical or, again, brilliant idea on how to get out of like a sticky or stormy financial issue. One more shuffle here. Thank you. We have the Three of Pentacles, we have the Sun, and we have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Empress, we have the Eight of Cups, and we have the Knight of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool, we have the Four of Swords, and we have the Seven of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. Let's clarify this further. I just saw the Star card. Clarify that Three of Pentacles for Gemini, please. One more shuffle. Thank you. Three of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Two of Cups, the Sun. Why is the Sun here? One more shuffle. Thank you. The Sun is clarified by the Moon, the Queen of Swords, there you are, whether you're masculine or feminine, and the Five of Pentacles. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles. One more shuffle. Thank you. Page of Pentacles is clarified by the, thank you, Mercury retrograde, Queen of Cups, Three of Cups, and the Seven of Wands, the Empress. Clarify the Empress. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Empress is clarified by the Page of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. And the Eight of Cups here. One more shuffle. Thank you. Eight of Cups, clarified by the Fool. We have that twice here. The Emperor and the Two of Wands. And the Knight of Swords. Tell me about the Knight of Swords here. One more shuffle. Thank you. Knight of Swords is clarified by the Four of Swords. Shows itself again. The Star, which I saw in that shuffle. And Justice. Bottom of the deck, King of Wands. There's definitely something here in regards to finances. There's something here that you appear to want to purchase or move forward with the acquisition of, and you're not sure if you can do it. There's a little doubt and debate that you're having about, should I buy blank? And I don't know what blank is for you. A vehicle, a house, a living room set, you know, it's different for all of you. But there's something here that you'd like to, like I said, purchase or acquire, like move forward on, but you're not sure. You're either feeling that you don't have enough money right now, or you don't know how you could come up with the money, or you're afraid that if you move forward with it, you could create a stormy financial mess for yourself in the future. Like, okay, maybe I could afford this house right now, just an example, but what happens a year or 5 years from now? God forbid I lose my job or I'm laid off. How am I going to make the mortgage payments? So there's something like that here, like I said, that you want to acquire, but your concern is like, will I regret this later on? Like, even if I could somehow make it work now, maybe I should put it off. Maybe I could save some more money. Maybe I should look for another, like something else. Like maybe I don't need, I don't know, a $400,000 house as much as I love this. Maybe we should be looking at like homes in the $200,000 range. Again, there's something like that here happening, and you're having a discussion with someone else here. And I feel like you're voicing to them, or at least this is what you could be doing. You could utilize the energy on July 12th to have a conversation here with someone else about, I really want to have this, or I want us to have this, but I don't want to sabotage either my savings, something like that. I don't want to make matters worse for myself in the future. And I feel like this person gives you an idea in that Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. This person gives you an idea or a suggestion, or they share their opinion with you, and it actually helps you. It prevents you from making a financial mistake. So there's something here that this person is offering to you in a very loving way. They're not doing it like from a place of jealousy or spite because they don't want you to have it. They're not like trying to talk you out of a good thing. They're giving you a good idea, like, hey, why don't you do this instead? Or why don't we do this instead? Why don't we buy this instead of this? Or why don't we wait a little longer? There's something like that here happening. And I feel like it gives you the confidence to be able to make the decision here. Like, okay, we're gonna move forward now. I know now how I'm gonna proceed with the acquisition of blank. So that Knight of Swords goes back here to that conversation. The Four of Swords, the Star, and the Justice. You're like, yeah, now I know the direction that I'm going in, and you appear to feel very comfortable and almost grateful. I kind of feel like this person kind of saved you, or will be saving you from financial ruin. Or making quite a mess of your finances. So if you are Gemini placement watching and there has been something that you want to acquire or buy, and you're not sure if you can like squeeze the pennies together to come up with it, or if it might, you know, maybe you could afford it now, but you're afraid that you maybe can't afford like the lease payments or rental payments, whatever it is, to pay off payments down the road, then I do suggest here that you talk to someone else. It looks like you have someone else here that really cares about you. They could be a sibling, they could be your spouse, your partner, it could be someone younger than you. I just see that this person is already in your orbit, in your energy. You know who they are, and a discussion with them actually prompts them to give you an idea that prevents you from creating a stormy financial mess for yourself. Let's get you some advice here, Gemini. And then it's like you're like able to like boldly and confidently move forward with the decision. Let's get you 3 cards of advice here, please, for Gemini. One more shuffle. Thank you. Your advice, Gemini. We have the 9 of Pentacles, we have the 10 of Wands, and we have the Star card. Bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of Swords. Yeah. If you are considering making any type of large expenditure purchase, this is telling you to kind of hold back, hang back, have the conversation with that person. if your intuition is telling you that you moving forward with this acquisition could potentially harm you in respect to your finances, either in the short or long term, then hold back from doing it and have this conversation. So Gemini, just as I began shuffling your deck, the camera shut down. So I feel like that's another message here for you. Do not automatically shut down this person when they give you their advice or opinion. Instead, Four of Swords, think about it, because as you think about it, I think you're going to realize that it actually is a good suggestion for you. So now we can get you some oracle cards here, please, for the Gemini Collective to close out this message. One more shuffle here. Thank you. And we have balance. Achieve harmony within yourself, creating stability in all areas of your life. Yeah, I wouldn't be too quick to make any type of financial purchase at this time if you even suspect slightly that it could cause an imbalance in your finances in the future. And bottom of the deck, we have self-awareness. So again, that was the feeling I had, like, don't immediately shut this person down, and be aware of yourself if you feel like you are moving in that direction. Instead, hear this person out and then think about what they have to say. That is what I have for you, Gemini. That is your Mercury Cazimi message. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video on your mobile device if you're able to do that. And don't forget to check out your other placements. Until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.